Hey guys, welcome to another Disney Sequels review. Today I am working on my new dance moves. Yeah. What's he doing again? He's working on his dance moves. Yeah, but why? Because I am reviewing Kronk's new groove. But there's hardly any dancing in the movie except in the beginning. I did cook some food though. Ooh. What is this? Raisin bread? That's what they made in the movie anyway. Ew. Kind of gross, actually. Yeah, why would they make that in the movie? They say kids like that stuff? Let's get on to the review anyway. Well, Kronk's New Groove is a sequel to The Emperor's New Groove. Of course, I never checked this one out before, but a lot of people said it was bad and kind of lengthy. But let's see what I thought about it. The story. Well, there's actually two stories in this. You would think it would be more of a one story thing, but it's actually a package sort of story. Instead of what happened in the first movie. The first movie is pretty much the same. The movie starts pretty much the same. There is a part where someone messes up. Like, in this time it's Kronk instead of Cusco. And in this one, he is, let's just start the scene for you. In the beginning of the movie, it starts off where he left off. He is a chipmunk scout counselor. He is also a good cook at a restaurant and a delivery boy. He's doing all that for his life. Good friends, great stuff. Yeah, I really like Kronk. But the one person I like him is his dad. He never really improved of him. So when he finds out that he's visiting him, he tries everything to make him, proud of him. He tries to get that impressive thumbs up by getting a house on the hill, getting a wife, and, kids. But Kronk has neither of those things. Yeah. Anyway, so you just up for it with these two little stories. Story number 1 is about Yzma coming back, and she brings up Kronk with a little scheme to get old people to drink her potion to make them feel young again, while she gets rich, and that's about it. And after this particular moment, Yzma quickly got very popular on people. She got a lot of money, just like Kronk did. Kronk got the house on the hill like he wanted, with a lot of rich stuff. He had a nice room for himself, and everything. The old people settled in his house because they felt like they didn't need it anymore, because they felt young enough to do it. And they also almost elected Yzma as their emperor, until they found out it was a scam. By Kronk, of course. But quickly, Kronk gets back everything he wanted, and, the old people get their new home again. Yeah. Let's move on to the other story. The other story is about him finding the love of his life. Troops doing their scout contest. They fall in love, do a little dance number, do a little cooking here and there, and yeah. But then one of the kids do something wrong, and Kronk stick up for him by, him cheating and stuff. So basically, the whole story about him doing something pretty bad, and then, not really bad, but almost getting the thing he always wanted, but warning in the end. He tries to get a love interest and stuff. He tries to get everything he always wanted, but eventually the day comes when his pappy arrives. And, things don't always go well as you think. I should also say that during this moment, there's a lot of funny gags going on, too. So, everybody tries to make a big lie about him, having a wife and kids. And this part is kind of funny, actually. I kind of like this part a lot. You should watch it for yourself. It's pretty funny. It kind of foreshadows the other scene in the first movie. So, Aside the movie not being so great, there are actually a lot of things that work in here. A few jokes here and there, a few things that actually work from the movie. And I like that it tries to keep it original by doing two different stories instead of like doing the same thing. Anyway, so try to get everything together, and well, this one is eventually it ends with him exploding a cheese everywhere. Where it got here. Probably wondering, it was a big failure. It was a big failure. Father finds out the big truth, but eventually improves. Now we talk about the story, let's talk about the characters. The characters are all great in this. The only one thing I would nitpick about would be, well, I feel like Ethan was killed off so quickly in this movie. I wish he had more stuff to do, honestly. There's a lot of jokes that don't really go very well to me. Some don't really work too well. Some just don't really sound right or find pretty annoying at times. It just didn't work. And then there's also Kuzco, the most annoying thing in this movie, I think. Kuzco, okay. In the first movie, yeah, it was very funny and very awesome to have him be the narrator. But in this, I feel like he's interrupting the whole story just so he can get his taste on the matter. It just sounds very annoying, and not only that, but it's not even worth the punchline. The whole time he's just either crying, telling the camera to stop right there for just one moment to look at, Yzma's hairy pits? I didn't need to see that, honestly. Honestly, Kuzco, we don't need to see any of these jokes at all. We don't need to. So, there's that. And, yeah, I just need to say that he was extra annoying in this movie. We didn't really need him. What we needed was just Kronk talking in the middle of the movie. And I liked all his jokes. I also liked the waitress's jokes, too. If we just had him as the storyteller, that'd be fine. Instead of Kuzco, it's about Kronk, not about you. Kuzco should just get out of the movie. It just was really annoying to see him in there. Especially with Wei Weasel did in the last minute, too. It was just really crazy. Here was he when he was electing Yzma's emperor. I don't know. But anyway, it was really bothering me a lot for him to be in this film. Yeah. Characters are great. The story is, well, interesting. I mean, like, it's nice to see where Kronk is heading up these days and seeing what he's doing in the next after movie and seeing what everybody else is doing since past. Except for Kuzco, that is. He's not really in this movie that much. I mean, well, he is, but he's not really showing his life right now. Which you could see what's going on with him, but we don't get to see that until, well, Emperor's New School, I guess. Anyway, so, yeah, that's the story. The animation. The animation's okay. I mean, it's not as great as the other two I've seen, but for what it is, it's fine. So, in conclusion, I'll give this movie 8 out of 10. It's really not the best Disney movie, but it's not as bad as Fox and the Hound 2. I would take this over any day. I mean, sure, it has some jokes that don't work out too well. It has a little slow story in some parts. And sure, maybe it definitely has annoying parts where Kuzco cuts in. But other than that, it's a fun watch. I think it's a good watch for anyone if you're a fan of Emperor's New Groove. Sure, it's not the best Emperor's New Groove movie, but some people get a kick out of it, and, well, it's funny in some parts. And sure, it's fun to see what's going on. It's a great start to Emperor's New School, too, as well. So with that in mind, it's not the best movie, but it's not horrible. I would say it's probably on the bottom of Fox and the Hound 2, the worst Disney sequels I've seen so far. All the ones I've seen are either good or average at best. This one was kind of almost bad, but not too bad. But hey, at least it's not that bad. Yeah, I mean, it's meh. I mean, like, it's good, but, like, not great. I do like the Light Mr. Kronk joke part. Yeah. Anyway, waiting to get to see the review of Planes. Coming up pretty soon.